Hello and welcome to Nostalgia Vibe. Today we will look back at the 1965 American television show, Green Acres. We will revisit the cast of the series and see how they changed over the years. I will also tell you some interesting or funny trivial facts you probably did not know. So let's not waste any time and jump right into it. Eddie Albert as Oliver Wendell Douglas. Eddie Albert died of pneumonia in 2005 at the age of 99. Eva Gabor as Lisa Douglas. Eva Gabor died of respiratory failure due to complications of a fall in 1995 at the age of 76. Tom Lester as E.B. Dawson. Tom Lester died of complications from Parkinson's disease in 2020 at the age of 82. Arnold the Piggy was the only cast member to win an award for a performance in a sitcom. He won the coveted Patsy Award in 1967, given to the best performance by an animal. Pat Buttram based his portrayal of Mr. Haney on Tom Parker, Elvis Presley's manager, whom he met a decade or so earlier when Parker was a carnival barker. Pat Buttram as Mr. Haney. Pat Buttram died of kidney failure in 1994 at the age of 79. Alvy Moore as Hank Kimball. Alvy Moore died of heart failure in 1997 at the age of 75. Frank Cady as Sam Drucker. Frank Cady died of undisclosed causes in 2012 at the age of 97. It was reported that Eddie Albert and Eva Gabor were extremely close friends during the run of the show, and the chemistry between them often showed in scenes where they were in close proximity, as one is often always touching the other. Their friendship was said to be very similar to how they played as husband and wife, and when Gabor died, Albert was extremely devastated and deeply heartbroken. After he died, he was buried only a few yards away from Gabor's resting place in Westwood Village Memorial Park Cemetery in Los Angeles. Hank Patterson as Fred Ziffel. Hank Patterson died of bronchial pneumonia in 1975 at the age of 87. Mary Grace Canfield as Ralph Monroe. Mary Grace Canfield died of lung cancer in 2014 at the age of 89. Sid Melton as Alf Monroe. Sid Melton died of pneumonia in 2011 at the age of 94. There was a false rumor going around that the cast had a luau on the final day of filming and Arnold the Piggy was eaten. Years later, in an interview for a TV Land special, Tom Lester admitted that he made up the story because he was tired of people asking him almost continuously whatever had happened to Arnold the Piggy. Barbara Pepper as Doris Ziffel. Barbara Pepper died of coronary thrombosis in 1969 at the age of 54. K.E. Cuter as Newt Kiley. K.E. Cuter died of pulmonary complications in 2003 at the age of 79. Robert Folk as Roy Trendell. Robert Folk died of coronary heart disease in 1989 at the age of 81. Eddie Albert revealed in a January 1966 TV Guide article that as part of his deal, he was given a 10% interest in the show. He also mentions that he was offered the part after Don Amitch turned it down, and that Marcia Hunt and Janet Blair had screen tested with him before Paul Henning had the idea to cast Eva Gabor. Edgar Buchanan as Uncle Joe Carson. Edgar Buchanan died of a stroke complicated by pneumonia in 1979 at the age of 76. Eleanor Audley as Mother Eunice Douglas. Eleanor Audley died of respiratory failure in 1991 at the age of 86. Of the 10 regular actors, 9 lived longer than 75 years old. Eddie Albert had the greatest longevity of any of the actors, passing away at age 99 in 2005. 3 more cast members lived well into the next millennium. Frank Cady passed away at 96, Sid Melton at 94, and Mary Grace Canfield at 89. The oldest cast member, Hank Patterson, was 86 when he passed in 1975. The last to pass away was Tom Lester, the youngest cast member, at age 81 in 2020. Pat Buttram passed away at age 78, Eva Gabor at 76, and Alvy Moore was 75 when he passed. The only exception was Barbara Pepper, who passed away in 1969 after the 4th season at age 54. Beating them all, however, was director Richard L. Bear, who had directed almost all of the episodes. He was 101 when he passed away in 2015.